Oh boy, the nerve of this guy. This is what I love about Coach Q. He is showing pride right now. He's in his Patriots uniform. Oh my goodness.
Oh
How
yeah.
you feeling, my brother?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good.
I thought that you might have been on the edge of a cliff somewhere, thinking about just doing the big one.
No, man. I'm ready to do the show, man. I'm glad you back off IR.
Oh, well,
Glad you back off IR, man.
we are going to get into our game, but I want you to just feel good in that uniform for a little bit before we get into it. But man, what a fantastic weekend. I mean, of football from Thursday, Friday, leading into Sunday and Monday. I mean, what a way to start the season, my brother.
Yeah, man. It was a joy to watch. You know?
It was an absolute joy to watch.
We back.
We are back, brother. We are back. And we're not only back, but we're back with a wonderful list of all the action that's happened. And let's get right into it. I don't want to waste any time. And I'm just gonna throw out some games for us to talk about it because I know we got other cool things that we're gonna be doing on this show. Let's start with how about we start with the Lions and the Packers? What's going on with those Lions? I mean, I feel like it's a mental thing happening now with the Lions. 27-13, the Packers. I mean, a pretty convincing victory. Jeff Goff, 31 for 39, 225 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Montgomery couldn't get it going. He only had 25 yards. And then you look at Jordan Love, 16 for 22, 188 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, as far as the Packers are concerned, was that a mean nothing by them defeating the Lions?
Right.
Or is that a mean something?
Okay. Yeah, it's a mean something only if the Packers and Jordan Love can stay healthy. Then
Wow.
it's gonna mean something. You know, that's a divisional game, first game of the season. You kind of set the tone, and then to have Michael Parsons a part of it, the Packers look like they was ready. They look ready, man. But you know, I kind of felt like it was gonna go that way. You know, Golf still got his kind of struggles on the road. He did a little better last year, but you know, in the past, you know, he struggled on the road a little bit playing outside. So I wasn't surprised by it. That was actually one of my, you know, teams that I picked to win that wasn't favored, you know, by Vegas, the Packers to win.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, because they just that type of team, man. And with Jordan Love healthy, and you kind of see what Jordan Love can do. He can be efficient.
Yeah.
You know, and when he efficient, then you got Josh Jacobs running the ball, then you got the defense pressuring the quarterback. The Packers,
Yeah.
I think they done voted themselves into Super Bowl contenders in the NFC.
Yeah, I think so too. When you have Parsons, hey, now that you got Parsons, you know, Parsons got that chip on the shoulder, but he also got that contract. So I know that he's playing freely right now.
Right. Yeah, he want to prove a point, man. He make the other people around him better because you know you got to count for Parsons, and I like the way they're using him. I think the Cowboys didn't always use him right. I think you need to just go ahead and make him just a straight up pass rusher.
Right, right.
You can't pay him $47 million a year and then have him playing off the line. He got to be making an impact on every play. As far as you know, he got to rush the passer.
Yeah, he does. Let him have his way. And you know, look, the Packers had their way. The Cheeseheads were celebrating. Good win for the Packs. I'm gonna say that is a mean something
Yeah.
And I'm definitely going to say, does it mean something? I mean, hey, we know that these two teams are going to be there at the end when it's all said and done, most likely. So Packers now got one up on the Lions.
All right.
And I think mentally the Lions are starting to think in the back of their mind, man, this Packer team is a problem for us. You
Yeah.
know, how are we going to make the adjustments? Can they make the adjustments?
That's you. That was a great setup. That was the alley you right there because you talk about adjustments. Can they do it without their offensive coordinator and their defensive coordinator? Are they going?
Right. I agree. I agree with that. I mean, the
Yeah.
head coach, you know, he's always fiery. He's got the emotion,
Right.
but it seems like the air is coming out of the bag a little bit when you have the fiery emotion. But if you don't, if you can't beat certain teams, it starts to wear and tear on your mental mindset. You
Right.
know, so it's going to be interesting to see how they bounce back.
Yeah.
Cowboys and the Eagles. Man, that was a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a great game, man. Great season opener. Um, the Cowboys played good enough to win. I wasn't surprised by that. I know the defense going to prove a point that we're gonna be all right without Parsons, and Dak going to prove that he back. Jalen Hurts gonna
Yeah.
want to Jalen Hurts going to prove that he's a top 10 quarterback. You know,
Like we said, right, right. Come
right,
on, Cam, where you at?
right, right. So I mean, it was a great game played by both teams. So
It was, and you know what? We had a little. They had to suspend the game. There was lightning in the area, so there was a pause. I felt like after that happened, I was kind of wondering,
yeah,
was someone going to be flat? It turned out they both were kind of flat.
yeah, yeah. They both
And
got.
but Prescott looks fantastic. Like the commentators were saying, he's lost some weight. He looks like he's in a good zone.
Yeah,
I think the Cowboys are going to be okay though.
yeah. I also agree with that. I think they're gonna be okay. I think he got to find a way to use his new weapon a little more. George Pickens only got like 4 targets.
Yeah, yeah,
Like Lamb ended up with 13. So, if you want to keep that wide receiver room happy,
right.
you don't want no trouble with Pickens.
Pickens is going to be throwing up some picket size.
Yeah, most definitely try to pay. He paying for pay. He playing for pay.
You
So
playing for pay for real.
yeah, he playing for pay. So and on the upside of the ball, I don't know how long AJ Brown going to, accept Jalen Hurts using his legs more than his arm. He said
Yeah,
something last year, and they won 2 Bowl last year, and he complained. So imagine him not getting that ball this year. He gonna, but he done got paid, so I don't know. Maybe he'll chill, but every wide receiver, people like that, they playing for Hall of Fame.
right. They want to get that jacket.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So he gonna want that ball. So it's gonna be interesting to see if he don't get the ball throughout the year. What come from out of that.
And what hurts is Jalen because Jalen hurted the Cowgirls. I mean, the Cowboys. 19 for 23, 152 yards. But what was most impressive to me was he ran the ball for 62 yards.
Yeah, he was good with his legs.
This guy's fantastic.
Like you said, man, he gonna do whatever it takes to win the game.
Yeah. And
'Cause,
he's definitely in the top 10, man. I mean,
yeah.
it doesn't even make sense to say anything less than that.
Right, because the Cowboys, got arguably one of the best cornerback duos. So it was going to be tough for the wide receivers anyway. For any wide receivers that playing against the Cowboys, when you got Diggs back now and Bland,
Yeah,
that's a tough duo.
yeah, that's gonna be tough.
Yeah,
And I tell you something else was tough. The NFL was doing this thing, man, going international out in Brazil, man. I'm like, man, what's going on? The NFL is really trying to take this take this league to a whole global international level.
yeah,
And speaking of level, the Chargers, they took it to a whole nother level. Justin Herbert he looked good.
Yeah.
He looked really good against the Chiefs. What do you think about that Harbaugh team? And do you think that the Chiefs? I mean, I don't know. Is the Chiefs? Is that something that is that like
Yeah. So this also was
is
a
that a
message.
mean something or a mean nothing? You tell me about that.
Hey, it's the same answer I just gave for the Packer. It means something if Justin Herbert, Keenan Allen, McConkey, if all them guys can stay healthy. He
Yes.
got Herbert got an issue with getting banged up. He don't miss games. Maybe a few. He missed a few, but you just see when he get banged up, he don't run as much as he did against the Chiefs. You know,
Right.
that's what you want to see from Herbert. Him use his legs more, and and to see him use his legs to seal the game, that was big. So can he stay healthy and play the way he did? And I thought they were gonna run the ball more, but they seem like they're gonna trust Herbert. And man, Keenan Allen looked really good, and Quentin
He
Johnson can
looked
catch. And
good.
everybody drink about Keenan Johnson, but he caught the ball.
Yeah, he caught the ball.
Hey, he looked good too, like the first round pick.
He looked good. And you know what? Patrick Mahomes, man. I mean, what more can you say about him, man? He made some plays that just were highlight material, man. But it just seems like they fell short. That defense for the Chiefs, I don't think they have all they're not completely in rhythm. I don't want to say that one game is going to, is going to be their future, obviously.
Yeah,
The Chiefs we can't count out.
no.
But how do you feel about their running game?
Didn't look good, man, the other night. I still like Pacheco though. I think they can
Yeah,
get it going. I'm more worried about what they have on the outside than I'm kind of is about the running game. I think the running game will get together. I think they're gonna have to rely on their run game to win games until they get
yeah,
Rice back. I mean,
yeah.
it just looked like it was Patrick Mahomes, and not like Patrick Mahomes versus the Chargers. Like literally, he was the only one making
It
plays.
really was, man.
I mean,
And
Brown.
Travis Kelsey seemed like he's still thinking about the honeymoon
Yeah, he
that's
had that
coming
one
up.
play. He had that one play.
Yeah,
That was pretty much it. Brown had one big play. The rest of them were kind of like dink and dunks. So it was like Patrick Mahomes or nothing, man.
yeah. So we should see about that.
Yeah,
That's
but
going to be very interesting.
like you said, I won't count them out just one game, but they're gonna have to piece together some wins these first 6 games without Rice.
Yeah,
With
they're going
Rice.
to have to piece some. And you know what? Next week is going to be a crazy challenge for them.
Yeah, that's another loss.
So I mean, we might see the Chiefs starting off 0-2 when they
Yeah,
have to face the Eagles, and we'll get into that a little bit later.
right.
Uh, so I don't know, man. That AFC West is shaking up.
Yeah,
Giants,
they gonna.
go ahead.
I think they need to trade for Tyreek Hill.
They need to.
I think they need to
They
bring him
need
back home. Yeah,
swallow your pride, swallow your ego.
yeah,
You bring Tyreek Hill back, man. I mean, it'll be electrifying.
right.
So
I,
we'll see.
yeah.
Giants and the Commanders. Our guy, Daniels. Jaden Daniels, 19 for 30, 233 yards, 1 touchdown. Man, it looked like deja vu to me.
Yeah, it did, man. That's kind of how his regular season went last year. He just did whatever it took to win the game. The Redskins didn't look like. I mean, the Commanders. I'm sorry, Commanders didn't look like nothing special last year, and they ended up in the NFC Championship game, and that was kind of how it was. Debo was a big addition.
Oh, Debo. 7 receptions, 77 yards. He had the 777.
Debo was a big addition, man. That was big.
Debo's going to be a problem.
Debo is, man. He fit that offense well.
Yeah, he does. He fits it very well.
And,
And
and
the Giants, what do you think about the Giants on the other side of the ball? But Wilson,
poor Russ.
poor
Poor
Russ,
Russ.
poor Russ.
Poor Russ, man. Yeah, man. Poor Russ. I mean, the
Well, I know.
Giants. Go
I know
ahead.
Ciara's got a new album. So maybe that'll keep him up, man. But Russell Wilson has just gotten the bad end of the stick
I
the
know.
last couple of years, man.
Yeah, he didn't look bad as a Steeler when he first got started. When he first started when he first took over the job. But now, and towards the end of the season with the Steelers, it was bad, and he just picked up right where he left off with the Giants.
Yeah, he definitely did that one.
So it won't be long before we see Dart.
Yeah, it's
It won't,
not gonna be long.
it won't be long.
It won't be long at all. So the Commanders, they had a commanding lead. They won 21-6. That was a fantastic game. We're jumping all around in no specific order. But let's talk about the Bengals and the Browns. The Bengals won 17 to 16. What a kind of, I don't know, was that an ugly game? Was it something that you were expecting?
Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting that. But I mean, I guess you got to expect anything from Cincinnati at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
If that was anybody else, they would have lost.
Yeah, they would have lost.
Yeah, anybody else. They were playing anybody else, they would have lost. But man, the kicker just couldn't come through.
It couldn't come through at all. I don't know. I mean, if he keeps playing like this, they might have to kick him to the curb.
I think so, my brother. You got one job. Yeah, you got one job.
Shador Sanders. I mean, you think if he would have started, the Browns might have won this one.
And well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, Flacco didn't play bad, man. Flacco actually
I
played
know.
good. The Browns had his interceptions were tip passes that should have been
Yeah,
called. So
yeah, I agree with that.
it's like since Flacco, the last couple of years, or anytime Flacco get on the field, he usually pretty solid for that team and get them a chance to win.
He's very solid. You know what Flacco reminds me of? The guy that you picked to be solid and win the job, Daniel Jones.
Yeah. So is that a segue?
I think that's a good segue. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the segue. The Colts. Man, the Colts were stampeding 33-8. They made the Miami Dolphins look like minnows.
Yeah. That's another one I got right. I mean, Daniel Jones, he just got the weapons around him to where he ain't got to do too much,
Do too much, right?
and he can play football that way.
Right, he can. He can play some ball now.
Yeah, he not bad, man. I done told a couple people, I'm like, I done said on the show that Daniel Jones is a good fit. That's a good team that he got around him, man. And he just going, like I said, Richardson won't get that job back.
No, Richardson is done.
Yeah,
I mean, unless something was to happen to Daniel Jones.
yeah,
See, he had an opportunity. Look, 22 for 29, 272 yards, 1 touchdown, solid performance.
Yeah.
I mean, gosh.
Two rushing on the quarterback sneaks. Yeah, he had a good connection with Pittman and the new tight end Warren.
Pittman was on fire, 6 receptions, 80 yards, had a touchdown. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Tyreek Hill, 4 receptions, 40 yards. He's got to go back home.
I think so. Tua was awful, man. Tua
was like manure.
All right. That's nicely said. That's nicely stated. God.
Come on, Eminem. I'm challenging you. I can make words rhyme. 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown, 114 yards. He just didn't have his rhythm. It's the whole game.
I don't even think you named the 2 lost fumbles.
Oh, Lord.
Man, he was just getting tossed around like an old rag doll.
Yeah, he was. And he better be careful. We've already spoke about that.
Right. Yeah, right.
I got a mean nothing game coming right now. How about the Steelers? Does it mean something or mean nothing that Aaron Rodgers threw 4 touchdowns.
Man, that gotta mean something. The Steelers ain't seen quarterback play like that in a long time. Man, the Steelers put up 30 plus points, and they won a game that the other team scored 30 points. I don't, I don't think the Steelers hadn't done that in a while. Won a
In a
game
long time.
in a long time. Won a game where the other team scored 30 points too.
Right?
They haven't done it in a long time, man.
They actually had their game in color and not in black and white.
Right. Right. He looked good, man. Getting the ball to everybody, not just locking. Everybody thought he was just gonna lock in on DK, but he really didn't. I mean, he got DK the ball a little bit, but he ain't just lock in on DK, man. He was hitting whoever was open. He looked like the old Aaron.
He looked
Not,
like the old Aaron.
not old Aaron, but the old Aaron.
Right.
Right.
And you know what? Everyone thought that there would be a little issue with the offensive coordinator over there in Aaron, and it seems like there's no issue at all. Like the chemistry is uniquely, I guess, to us, the fans, it's working.
Right.
It's uniquely awesome.
Right. And I think I said that to him, like, man, Arthur Smith gonna take a little back seat to what Aaron Rodgers want.
Right.
He gonna take a little back seat to what type of plays Aaron want to run, what type of personnel Aaron want on the field. He gonna take all that in consideration.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think good chemistry, and that's being seasoned. You got to know how to deal with certain people the right way, and I think that those Steelers, man, if they could average 20-some points a game, Steelers gonna be a hard out.
Right. Because everybody ain't gonna put up 30-some points. Justin Fields had a really good game, and
He did.
he had a really. And I think both quarterbacks were trying to prove to the other organization, you shouldn't have got rid of me.
Right. That's what it was all about.
Right. Yeah. So both of them was playing with chips on their shoulders.
Yeah, they were definitely playing with chips on their shoulder. And the way that the chips fell and over where the Jags are at, the chips fell in a very mass proportion as the Jags beat the Panthers. I don't want to call them Panthers anymore.
Oh man.
But out of respect to North Carolina, we're going to still say Panthers because honestly, I think the Panthers are moving in the right direction. Okay, I do feel that to some degree, and I'm not being political. Okay, I promise. The Jaguars won 26-10, and Trevor Lawrence 19 for 31, 178 yards, 1 touchdown, an interception. But I mean, wow! When you look at that running back, something special.
Yeah.
Tell us about him, Coach Kim.
Yeah, Travis, they tend to look really good, man. Look so good that they traded Bigsby. Right. Look that good. They traded the backup. Man, he looked he looked really good, man. Look so good. I was saying, traded the backup, looked that good. But I think coaching effect, man. Coaching effect. He do well with running backs, making running backs get them in space. I don't think we seen everything that Travis gonna do, and he know that. I think he gonna really get him in space, man. He gonna be a real factor to it. That passing game. That game he rushed for 150 something.
Oh, what the game that just happened? Oh my gosh. He rushed for 143 yards, 16 carries.
Right. So, and then you could probably see some 100+ receiving games from him.
Yeah.
But that's what Cohen do, man. He did a really good job of getting Irvin and White in space when he was in Tampa Bay. So he gonna do the same thing with Travis.
Yeah. And I mean, and as far as Young is concerned for the Panthers, I mean, do you think there's a ceiling to his game? How do you think? I mean, what do you think? You think the Panthers are going to win some games this season, or is it going to look a lot like this?
Man, I had a little promise for them, man, but I don't know. I mean, the Jaguars not no overpowering team, and I think they should have been able to put together more than what they did. I think the rookie didn't look bad. I don't know, man. I don't know about the Panthers. They were going in the right direction last year, but like somebody told me, sometimes you can't measure the success at the end of the season because teams are tired.
Yeah.
Teams
Yeah.
are tired towards the end of the season. So
yeah,
sometimes that can be fool's gold.
Yeah, fool's gold.
Right.
We don't want any of that. We don't want our neck turning colors.
Right.
Travis Hunter. I mean, what do you think about his debut?
Yeah, he looked solid, man. He really looked solid.
Yeah.
Like he was having fun,
Right. I was just about to say that, which was most important. He's like really having fun. I think he really gels great with his teammates over there.
Right. And he looked good in the slot.
Looked very good in the slot.
Yeah.
So that should be interesting to see. And I know that we're excited because I know that they're probably going to do some rotation, with him. And I think that we're going to see some breakout performances happening real soon, if not next week.
Yeah, I think so too. I agree.
Start your engines and head over to the Jacksonville Cars and Coffee Show on Saturday, September 13th in Jacksonville from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. noon at 433-1 Western Boulevard in Jacksonville, North Carolina. We'll have live music, food trucks, prizes, and coffee to get your motor going. For more information, call 910-357-1471 or scan the QR code to RSVP now.
Interrupt this broadcast for the Second Opinion halftime show.
This halftime show was sponsored by Nash Studios of Greenville, North Carolina. Located in downtown Greenville, North Carolina, Nash Studios is a place where creatives can collaborate and capture their artistic expression. Take your art to the next level at Nash Studios, which offers a variety of services such as audio recording, video and photography services for your music video, podcast, and more. Scan the QR code to begin your artistic journey at Nash Studios today, or call 252-559-0410. That's 252-559-0410.
Good morning, beautiful people. Roy Rap here coming to you with the word of the day. I wanted to speak on a verse related to wisdom in the favor of God. And being that the favor of God is heavy upon my life, this verse is very near and dear to me. So with that being said, the word of the day, Proverbs 8:35. For one who finds me finds life and obtains favor from the Lord. This verse tells us that wisdom is the key to finding life and favor from God. When we seek wisdom and understanding from God, we open ourselves to find His favor, delight, and blessings in our life, okay? We will also be able to make better decisions, and we will be more likely to succeed in our endeavors and live a life more likely to please God, okay? And I want to break down wisdom just a little bit more. So wisdom is not the same as knowledge. Knowledge is information, but wisdom is the ability to use that information in a way that is beneficial. And just like this, so we all go through life. We go through our trials and tribulations, and we go through our life lessons. And I pray that each and every one of you guys out there, as you go and you learn your lessons, that you take that knowledge that you gain from the lessons that you learn and turn it into wisdom, because there's nothing like having wisdom, okay? And once again, I just want to also incorporate this verse right here, James 1:5. And for anyone that's seeking wisdom, if any of you lack wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. God supplies all our needs, as I always say. Trust God, seek wisdom, seek understanding. God will give it to you as long as you seek Him. Seek God, and God will supply all you need, okay? I want you guys to take this. I want you guys to stand on it. I want you guys to trust God, believe in God, seek wisdom, understanding, and take this, stand on it. I love you. God loves you more. Roy the Rapper, and I'm out.
Cardinals and the Saints. Are the Saints ain'ts?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely, man. They put up a fight though.
They put up a good fight. And even though Murray had 21 for 29, 163 yards, 2 touchdowns. Hey, look, Rattler was rattling. 27 for 46, 214 yards. I mean, they had a shot. They had a shot in the game. They weren't 100% out of that game.
Yeah, they had a shot, man. They just got to get Kamara the ball a little more in space and try to find a way to use them weapons. I think Shaheed didn't do too much, so you just got to get him the ball. But man, the Saints they hung right in there. But the Cardinals is one of my sleepers from out there, out the West. I think they got a chance of being a wild card, and I still think that. Found look good. Backup running back Benson had a explosive play. Marvin
Benson, 8 carries. Yeah, 8 carries, 69 yards. Benson.
Okay, yeah. He didn't do much last year's rookie year, so they said they're going to get him the ball a little more. And I think them 8 touches going to go up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to go up. And I think that, like you said, the Cardinals have a great chance of edging their way in, the wild card race.
Right.
So, let's see what happens with that. Meanwhile, the Saints, they need the Saints. They gotta pray, Buccaneers and the Falcons, 23-20. Now, this is the Mayday that we'll talk about, because the other Mayday didn't happen like you probably wanted it to happen. But Mayfield did well. 17 for 32, 167 yards, 3 big touchdowns, for the baker.
Bake Show, man. They started out a little slow. I was a little worried of them,
Yeah, me
They
too.
started a little slow. But Atlanta wasn't it. Atlanta came out gunning then, but they slowed down. I think Bijan had that long touchdown run, and after that they kind of slowed down.
Yeah,
It was a good game though, especially in the fourth quarter, man.
that was a great game.
I would have never expected Young Wei Koo
Yeah.
to miss the tie field goal.
Uh,
I just knew that game was going to overtime.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
Michael
that
Phoenix
was
played.
he played good.
Yeah, Michael Phoenix played well. He played well,
Yeah,
man. He
he
played
played
well.
well. He showed a lot of promise, and that was a nail biter.
Right. So that was a big one for the division, man, because they're gonna be the two teams at the end fighting for the divisional win. Who'll be the divisional winner?
Yeah, that's going to be a really big one for the division.
Yeah.
And speaking of division, there was a real big one for the division. And I'm talking about the AFC West division. My Raiders, the Raiders. Take off your hat, Coach Q. Come on, you're disrespecting the house. You're disrespecting the Raiders. They went into New England. It was a little bit rainy and wet, and the field was a little soggy. And what did we do? I'll tell you. Geno Smith. I call him Casino Geno.
Okay.
Wow. What a sensational over 300 yards passing. Had a touchdown. Brock Bowers, over 100 yards reception. I was really impressed by the Raiders' defense the second half. Now, I'm not going to lie, Coach Q. The first half, I was a little bit worried. But for some reason, we made an adjustment, and I don't know what happened. What happened with May? I mean, do you still believe in May?
I never did.
Okay.
I never have really. I mean, I listen to people like you try to sell me that May is
Okay, hold
really
on,
good
hold on, hold on.
quarterback.
Don't put this on me.
I
You
do.
had
I said people like you. I listen to people
you
like
had the
you.
whole May Day. Hold on.
Oh,
I
well,
can bring it back to the archives. You had the whole May Day thing.
He's a Patriot, man. But off camera, we talk about, I'm not the biggest May guy,
Why? You know what I was shocked by, and I'm not gonna give it to you too much, pause. But what I was really shocked by is the fact that Diggs, he wasn't really involved.
Well, he was, but yeah, he wasn't on the field. He's not 100%.
Something's wrong with that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's still not all the way back. It's just remarkable that he's even back on the field after a torn ACL. I think he tore it in like week 8. So it's even remarkable that he's on the field, but he's not all the way back. That's why he didn't play. I think he played maybe about 60% of the snaps. I could tell he wasn't all the way back. We did an ISO form at the goal line, and he was trying to do what? He was trying to go do the end and come back out, and he couldn't get his break clean. I'm like, yeah, he's not all the way back.
Yeah, he's all the way back though when he's hanging out with Cardi. When he ain't on that field, he's all the way back.
Yeah, he's not back.
Hey, maybe that's the problem. You dig?
yeah, maybe not. He's not there. But yeah, man, I'm just not. I've never been. May was a Tar Heel. I'm a Tar Heel guy. Now May a Patriot. I'm a Patriot guy. But like I said, man, May play good for 3 quarters, and then he just don't make the plays down the stretch, man, to win games. He never has. He never has, man. So I went too crazy. But last year, I always said we should have traded for Justin Fields and drafted Marvin Harrison Jr. and we'll be back.
Wow. Interesting enough you say that.
Yeah, we should have did that.
And I agree. I know that you did say that off camera. I know that you said that.
Yeah, we should have. We most definitely should have traded for Fields and got Marvin Harrison Jr. Or we could have traded down. Everybody wanted a quarterback. We still could have walked away with Neighbors, Thomas, any one of the wide receivers in the first round. Because that's what the problem is. And it ain't all on May. We still don't have nobody on the outside that's going to threaten you. You know, Butte played all right. You know, he had 100 yards receiving. But we still missing that. So.
Well, you know what else we're missing? We're missing you on camera saying one thing. Raiders! Come on, here's your chance.
Y'all made more explosive plays than we did, so that's still our issue. We don't got explosive. We still not making explosive plays, man.
That physicality of the Raiders the second half was pretty impressive. And I am so stoked. I think Pete Carroll has just really energized this team. And Chip Kelly's offense. I mean, the Raiders got some young guys, and if Geno gets some time to throw that football, the Raiders are going to be a tough team to go against.
Yeah, they look pretty good, man. They look pretty good. Like I said, man, they got to finish drives off too. 20 points ain't enough to beat, not the elite. So,
all right, well, that's enough. All right, that's enough, Coach. So anyway, we're gonna take it light. We're gonna take it light on Coach Q. He's got his Patriots outfit on, so we're gonna keep it light. Let's move on. Texas and the Rams. The Rams 14, Texas 9. CJ Stroud 19 for 27, 188 yards, 1 interception. Were you impressed?
With both teams' defenses, yes, I were. Yes, I was.
Yeah.
Both teams, I was impressed. I think that the Rams moved the ball. Same way like the Raiders and Patriot game. The Rams had more explosive plays. They really didn't find the end zone, but they still had enough explosive plays to keep the field position in their favor.
Right.
Once you keep the field position in your favor, it's hard for it's hard for the other team to score. So that's what they kind of did. They kept the field position in their favor.
Yeah.
Right. So
I agree with that. And then you got a Hall of Fame quarterback, 21 for 29, Stafford, 245 yards, 1 touchdown.
Right. So, and I think they got to find ways to incorporate other people there other than Puka. Puka probably had a majority of them yards, well over 50% of that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I agree with that. I also agree with this, and I want to know if you agree with this. Wow, did the Bills win the game or did the Ravens lose the game?
I've been seeing a lot of people say the Ravens lost the game. I've been seeing a lot of people say it because they do it so often.
They do it so often. It's unbelievable.
I'm going to go the other way, man. I'm going to give the credit to the Bills and say they won the game. And you know I'm going to say that because Ed Oliver created that fumble. That wasn't just given to them. Without that fumble, the game don't turn out that way. And Ed Oliver created that. He was getting pressure in the backfield, making big plays all game.
He plays all game.
So I'm going to say Ed Oliver won that game for the Bills. Now, everybody else did too, but that play there was like turning point.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'll say that. And we also got to say, okay, besides Geno Smith that threw for 362 yards against the New England Patriots, the only guy that out-topped him was Josh Allen, who threw for 394 yards. Josh Allen is just a problem.
Yeah, we knew that.
He is a problem. And I love Lamar. I think Lamar's a problem, but after a while, man, you feel like certain teams, when you see it happen every year, and I know that this is only the first game, but it just seems like when it comes to a game where that everyone's going to be watching, it's like there's just some kind of curse, man, with the Ravens and Derrick Henry was having a historical game.
Yeah, he was.
Oh gosh.
But and like you said, Josh gonna capitalize. After Oliver made a play, Josh was gonna capitalize. And so, I mean, that's why I had him over, you know, in the off season when we did our rankings. That's why I had Josh over Lamar, because I know Josh is gonna come through, man.
Yeah.
It's like a tier. It's like only person that Josh can't beat in the playoffs is Pat.
It's Pat.
Hey,
That's
that's the
Mahomes.
only person that's keep Josh from winning, you know, having a ring right now. Just can't beat
Yeah.
Pat. So,
Well, I mean, you could pretty much say anybody in the AFC, right?
right, yeah.
I
But I'm
mean,
just saying, like, everybody, but Josh will beat everybody else.
yeah.
But Josh, you know, everybody else can't even get to Pat because they can't get
Right.
through Josh.
Yeah.
But Josh can't get through Pat.
I want to just change it up really quickly. Who do you think? What do you think? Pick wise, Dak Prescott going into next week. Is he going to do 245 and a half passing yards? Is that going to be less or is that going to be more?
I'm gonna take the over. Take the
You're
over.
taking the over on that.
Yeah, what you got?
I'm developing my parlay right now, and I am going to say that I absolutely agree with you.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough against the Giants though. That pass rush was, it was
I
some pressure.
think he might do like 260 something.
Yeah, and you know, 245 is hard to get, so that's a big number.
Yeah, it's a big number.
Big number. I'm gonna go to over.
We're gonna need Pickens to help us out on that one.
Yeah, a lot. A lot, my brother.
Derrick Henry, 96 and a half rush yards. And I mean, do you think that this is going to be less or do you think this is going to be more?
Who they playing?
Derrick Henry is going to be playing.
Oh, I say Cleveland. Yeah,
Cleveland. Yeah.
I'm gonna take the over. They should be winning in the fourth quarter, and they should be grinding. They should be grinding the clock out. So I'm gonna take the over.
We got 2 overs right now.
I know, man. It's tough taking the overs, right?
We got 2 overs right now, my brother.
You took the over?
I'm taking the over because I mean he almost did double that against the Bills.
Right. I think they should be running the clock out against the Browns.
Right. So I'm taking the over with you now.
Okay.
Something's telling me them Cowboys are just gonna mess us up, man.
All right, with that, right? Yeah, I know.
Dak is gonna mess us up. I might have to flip a coin on the Dak. Jamar Chase, 86 and a half yards. Jamar Chase. What do you think? Less or more?
I take the over. He had such a bad game against Cleveland, which Cleveland, you know, got a stout defense. But I'm gonna take the over, man. I'm gonna take the over.
We got 3 overs.
You got over too?
I'm taking the over.
Hey, we'll
We
lose
got
together.
3 overs in the house.
Hey, we'll lose together. The brother-in-laws. Hey, go down together, baby. The brother-in-law.
All right. We'll definitely do that.
Nash Hot Chicken is your destination for hot chicken, cold beer, and live music. Entertain your taste buds with all-star favorites on our Nashville-inspired menu. A full bar featuring domestic, local brews, and try a Nash signature cocktail like our Music City Mule. Make Nash Hot Chicken the choice for your next get-together. Ask us about catering your next event. Nash Hot Chicken is open every day and located at 114 East 5th Street in downtown Greenville, North Carolina. For more information, call 252-999-5444. That's 252-999-5444.
Shoot, San Fran walked out of there banged up. Kittle gone for 4 weeks now.
And did they get a blessing, right?
Yeah.
If you can win like that, you're just like, woo, because you know, down the stretch, those are the wins that matter.
Yeah. So
they add up, man.
Kittle be gone for 4 weeks. So I think Brock Purdy got banged up too. They say he might miss week 2.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So let me ask you this, man. How you feel about the Raiders and Monday Night Football against the Chargers?
Ooh, I think if you want to really know, I think they got the Raiders plus 3.5 right now. I'm gonna pick the Raiders to upset the Chargers in Las Vegas Monday Night Football in front of the world. That's what I think. I think the Raiders are going to upset the Chargers, and I think the Raiders are going to be 2-0 on top of the AFC West. And once that happens, you better be careful because Pete Carroll has gotten those guys so hyped up. That man who won a game this past weekend, the oldest coach to ever win a game. And there's something about his age, his grace, his knowledge, his energy. He's like a father figure. He might be even a grandfather figure to some of the people that are there. But he's got some kind of presence on this team. The Raiders are going to be tough, man. I'm telling you.
Well, I guess I'm not in position to argue with you this show, so I'm going to let you have it.
I like how you said that.
I'm not in position to debate it this show, man. So I'm gonna let you have
this is amazing. This is amazing.
I can't debate it.
Whoever's watching this show, isn't this amazing?
I can't debate it, man. I'll let you have it.
I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm hearing these words. I love it.
Oh, I got one more game. I forgot the Bears and the Vikings. That was a good one.
Oh, McCarthy.
Yes.
You know, I love how McCarthy really just hung in there.
Yeah.
And I think I told you this before, maybe last season when we were watching games. I said, there's something about McCarthy that I like. He just has this kind of like edge thing about him where he's like feisty. He doesn't quit. And we saw that. I mean, man, the Bears were celebrating at one point. They thought they had the game.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Caleb was looking good. I mean, he was looking good, and it all just went downhill in the second half.
Yeah.
And, I think Ben Johnson got out head coached. It's different when you're offensive coordinator, you're the head coach. He got out head coached.
Ooh. Coach Q.
like the guy, just like the kickoff, they were like, he should have kicked it on out of bounds so he can have the 2-minute warning.
Yeah.
They're like having 2 timeouts. And once he kicked it into the end zone, then you saw Connell waving his guy, come on out. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of got out head coached. Yeah.
That's it. He definitely got out head coach for sure.
Yeah.
And the Bears turned into Cubs in the last few minutes. Coach Q, it was a pleasure seeing you, man. I can't wait for some more football.
Oh, yes, sir. I can't wait for Thursday. Like you said,
Thursday's the move, man.
Yeah.
I'll see you soon, my brother.
All right.
All right, now.
Yes, sir.
Let's shake the world, brother.
Yep.
Trouble finding a gift for that hard-to-shop poor person in your life? Then you need to visit the Black Cat Shop of New Bern, North Carolina. An unusual, quirky, unique, cool, and funny novelty store. Defy the norm and become a gift-giving hero with our randomly inspired fun. The Black Cat Shop is also where you can join the Ghosts of New Bern tour for a hauntingly good time. The Black Cat Shop is located at 246 Middle Street in New Bern, North Carolina. For more information, call 252-635-1410. That's 252-635-1410. Office Works Plus of Williamston, North Carolina is your go-to resource for packaging, shipping around the world, printing, and business service needs for Eastern North Carolina. Office Works Plus also provides notary public services, and their store provides office, packaging, and school supplies as well. Office Works Plus is located at 825A East Boulevard in Williamston, North Carolina. For more information, call 252-792-6116. That's 252-792-6116.